Hey crafters, and welcome to my channel Lisa Horton Crafts. Today I'm popping in with a video, not a normal video where we do demos, but this is a video just to talk through our Year in Bloom box. Now this is a box that contains 12 embossing folders, all 3D, and they are for the course of the year. So we've got January through to December, starting with your crocus in January and going all the way through to your winter flowers in December. So I'm going to flick you to the overhead. We're going to have a quick look inside the box, and then I've got a ton of finished samples that I thought you might like to see, and they're going to show you some inspiration on what you can do with this wonderful, wonderful box of creativity. Now, as you can see, my desk is nice and clear, and I'm going to show you the Year in Bloom box. So it arrives to you like so. I'll move the samples out of the way. Now we've got a really nice bright finish to the desk today, just so you can see some of these beautiful samples in their full glory. So you can open this up, and if you are a retail store, you'll be able to hang this in your store like so. But if you are taking this home and you want to see all the goodness inside, let me just get these out for you. Now, these are 3D embossing folders. All of them are 5x7. And what's beautiful about them is we have also listened to your feedback, and we've decided to mark on the back, the front and the reverse of the folder with the markings like the Year in Bloom, Lisa Horton Crafts, and Crocus January. So that's your crocus. I'll turn these over as I go. Here is February, and that is our violets. We have March, which is our stunning, stunning daffodils. We then have our tulips for April, and I love this because it is a beautiful landscape. So something a little bit different in there as well. And you'll find this through the collection. We've tried to make it a little bit different. So, for example, you'll have your standard kind of portrait 3D folders, some landscape. We have some where you can use elements of it. Like here, you've got a great background or a great focal point, which is your peonies in May. And then we have got your foxgloves here, but you can cut these out. You can use some of the white space for your sentiment, and you'll see that kind of goes through the theme of the folders. So now we have a background. This is our daisies, which is a great background, and I've got some pretty samples of that one. And the dahlia or dahlia, depends from where you are in the world. This is for August. Stunningly beautiful again, and definitely a background folder or just a focal point with a sentiment and nothing else. And then, as I said, something different again. So this is our fuchsia, and this is in the top right left hand corner, and you can see that it takes up kind of half of the embossing folder, and you've got plenty of room down at the bottom, as you can see from here all the way up to around there, where you can fill in that gap with your sentiment, or you can trim that down and use that partially on a card as well. And then my favorite is the thistle, and wait till you see the sample I've got of the thistle. It's absolutely beautiful. I think this is quite traditionally English in many ways, very a kind of like old house kind of look, very, very, very cool. And that is your thistle. Then we have November with the poppies, and we have done poppies before, but we've had poppies as focal points. So we've got this beautiful poppy in the background, which is very, very pretty. And then finally, let's turn those over, make sure I've got that the right way, our winter flowers. So look at this, super cool. So this, it kind of features at the bottom half of your card, but I don't know if you can see, if I bring that in, we have those dots at the top, so you can have almost like a snowy effect as well. Or if you just wanted to use a portion with the snow, you really, really could. And this actually lends itself to light card, dark card, and many, many different ways of using it. Now I've got a ton of samples, so I will bring those in for you, but when you see them, you'll be absolutely blown away. So for example, here on this beautiful card here, this is just using a portion of that poppy, and how pretty is that? Just with some wax on there, it looks absolutely stunning, and all that detail you can see. Let me bring in the poppy just on white card so you can see the difference. This isn't the 5x7, this is just an A6 piece of card, but again, when I bring that in, can you see that, how detailed that looks? So pretty. So that's your poppy. There probably will be more of those, but I'll pop those there for the moment. Now here's your thistle. I adore this. So look at this, just white on white, just a portion of that thistle, using it on some white card. Looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? Really, really effective. However, ink your folder, and this is what you can create. So this is the same embossing folder, but so very different. And you can see the depth of that folder as well. And this is the deboss side. So you've got the deboss and you've got the emboss. Really, really pretty. Okay, so the next one we've got is the peony, which is May. And I love this because this is brushed onto a mirror card with some black permanent ink. Look at that. How cool is that? Just stunning. I'm just going to see if I've got another one of that. I did somewhere. Probably we'll come to it, I am sure. Here we go. And this is one that's been brushed with white ink over the top of black card with some of my metallic inks and interference inks in the background, if you can see that. Look at that. So another couple of great samples there. And if you just do it white on white, look at this. Just as beautiful, isn't it? Just as beautiful. So I found another poppy here, actually. Another couple of poppies. Look at these. So more poppies for you. Look at that. So do it in the traditional way and just colour in your poppies. So gorgeous. And then here, using interference inks and metallic inks, inking the back of your card. Our metallic inks with our folders are just phenomenal. Let's keep going. Now, I have to say, I am in love with this folder. Look at this. This is your fuchsia. Look at that card. Isn't that just a delight? Look, so much detail in that, so much detail. I think you can have great fun with this. And if you change the colour up, you can create something a lot more delicate. So just a little bit of ink. I hope the camera does this justice. But certainly, I think on the black particularly, you can see so much pretty detail. Look, I think people like the poppy. Look at this. There's another beautiful poppy there as well. How cool. So you can see just portions of the folder are going to look absolutely great. So I've now got the winter folder. Look at this. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Again, ink your folders. We'll do some demonstrations of these and I'll do some separate videos. So this is basically inking the deboss side of your folder with your coloured ink and the raised part of your folder with a black ink. So you get that beautiful contrast. Very, very pretty, very pretty. Or keep it really simple. Look at that. I absolutely adore this folder. And again, 3 completely different looking cards, depending on your style, for that winter flower. And you can see as well, it's not always used for Christmas. Now, what else have we got? Again, there's such pretty samples here. I will not try and keep you too much longer. I just wanted to run through and kind of get your creative juices flowing. So here is on black card, the beautiful daffodils. Stunning, stunning. And then again, snip them out and create some separate elements. How just adorable these samples. And I'll keep going and see what else we have here because I do have an awful lot. Right, got another pile here. The team have absolutely loved working with these. So this is your crocus for January. Again, really simple. Emboss your folder. Another one of the gorgeous winter flowers as well. Stunning, stunning work by my amazing team. And then we have the, and another fuchsia pointing upwards this time. Look at that. How ridiculously cool is that? Just so cool, so cool. And then the dahlia, folder inked, just beautiful. I do have the peony. Again, look at this. Just with metallic ink. It's messing with the cameras, that one, but it's so pretty. And this is the daisies. I love the daisies. Again, look at the detail on that. and just use that in the background as a fabulous, fabulous background with a little sentiment on, and you're done. Definitely. I have also got, look at this. So can you tell I'm totally inspired by my team? Totally inspired. Foxgloves. Look at that. Stunning, stunning work. So again, on a white background, on a black background, it looks like a watercolor, doesn't it? So pretty. And I have got another one of that beautiful daisy. So again, more of a watercolor effect. Let me bring that one in for you. There we go. So there's your tulips. How pretty is that again? And then just focal point with one of them, like so. So cool. And there's the tulip I wanted to find. And here we go. You can trim your tulips out if you want to and make them into a little bouquet. But how gorgeous is that? Another really pretty card. So I think you can see we have got some cracking cards here. We have got some great inspiration for you. And I'd like to leave you with the thistle. So you can see many different ways of using that one as well. So if I leave those just like that for you, and hopefully you can see these beautiful, beautiful samples made with the wonderful Year in Bloom box from Lisa Horton Crafts. So hopefully you can grab yours, and I'd love to see your inspiration in our group, Crafting with Lisa Horton. We've 29,000 members in there, and they will be absolutely delighted to see what you